Looking here, Protocol wired with his Beastmen on Galbaraz versus mrlemarquis and the Greenskins. Let's update those faction banners before I forget to do so. And watch one of my favorite matchups in the game, just because who doesn't like watching two rush factions fight each other to the death. Now, first things first, we're going to be throwing up that intro card. Oh no, it was working that time and I stopped it on accident. So here we have it, Protocol wired with the Beastmen taking on mrlemarquis with the Greenskins. This is round one of their best of 3 semifinal. And we're about to see who wins momentarily. Now, going into, we'll stick with slow motion for a second here. We have the Destroyers of Drakewald, as well as what appears to be 5 Goreherd with shields, one of them being the Blackhorn's Ravagers. Got some Razor Goreherd on the left flank, 2 on the left flank, 1 on the right flank. Got Warhounds, looks like 2 on the right flank and 2 on the left flank, with one of them being poison. Going to have a Bray Shaman of Wild, as well as a Bray Shaman of Beast, and the Butchers of Kalkengard. Now the Bray Shaman, going to have Jagged Dagger in the Summon Manticore, Summon Cygor, and Jagged Dagger on the other one. Morgor has to have both of his summon items, as well as Call of Violence. Over here, Forest Goblin Spider Riders getting in combat there. Got Goblins, looks like we have a healthy number of them, 3 Goblins to be precise. 4 Savage Orc Biggins, 1 unit of Black Orcs. We got the 8-Peak Loonies Regiment of Renown Unbreakable Night Goblins. And then we're also going to have some Gobble Wolf Rider Archers, so 3 of them by the looks of it. Got the Broken Tusk Boar Mob. And then we have Azag up in the air. He just popped White Wah, very nicely timed. He's got Soul Blight as well as Spirit Leech by the looks of it, with, of course, Wah and Get On With It for that extra leadership. No, sorry, it's Doom and Darkness, not Soul Blight. Alright, so the frontline engagements should go very convincingly in the Greenskins, I believe. The Wah has been popped, Savage Orcs are going to crush all of these units. And we have a very nice flank going in there from the Goblins, just able to go just around the flank, smash into their rear, break them. Going to be looking at a Doom and Darkness going down somewhere that I missed, apparently. But yeah, the Greenskins just crushing the Beastmen right flank like nobody's business. Razor Goreherd coming over here, getting a nice initial charge, but the Savage Orc Biggins should start dishing out damage soon. Broken Tusk Mob about to get a very big pickup here on top of the Bray Shaman of Beast on his chariot. He's going to have a hard time getting out of there now. Wolf Riders are firing away into the Beastmen's forces, and it looks like the Beastmen were able to beat the Greenskin right flank in turn, so they've kind of done a clockwise maneuver, the two forces, as they broke through each other's right flanks. So we'll see what happens here. The battle's still very even. Butchers of Kalkengard diving into the Broken Tusk boys. And then we're going to have Azag the Slaughterer diving in on top of the Bray Shaman of Beast with a Spirit Leech as well. And it looks like the Bray Shaman is just desperately trying to cast that Summon Manticore, and it looks like he will successfully summon that Manticore, so not a complete loss. Very nice pickup for the Beastmen getting that second Manticore summon off. And now they are dealing very effectively with the Broken Tusk Mob. Broken Tusk Mob just not the best in sustained combat, especially with Chaos Spawn and the Butchers of Kalkengard. And the Beastmen look like they're just, trying to catch all of these fast-moving Greenskin units just as quickly as they can with these Goblin Wolf Riders. And I'd have to say, yeah, at that point, diving the Goblin Wolf Riders on top of the Bray Shaman may be the best decision, just so they can help pin her in place. Full health Black Orcs coming over here now, and we'll see what they do. But they're getting in combat with a bunch of units that they're not really ideally suited to go against. They're immune to psychology and heavy armor, should help them survive quite a while though. Butchers of Kalkengard may start taking their toll soon though, especially with the Chariot diving into the side, and Call to Violence getting popped as well here. Now Beastmen forces on the peripheries of the battlefield doing very well here, cleaning up a lot of these units, trapping some of the Wolf Riders, it seems, is what they're trying to do. But yeah, they're still routing off a lot of good, important Greenskin units, and it's honestly saying the balance of power is pretty squarely in favor of the Beastmen at this point. Might be falsely inflated by this Manticore, but we'll see what happens when it drops off. It's done some nice damage to Azag for sure. But yeah, these Black Orcs just got crumped. by that combination of units. Like I said earlier, they didn't really want to be in combat with. Savage Orcs over here, probably a better pick, but they're still a bit too tattered, I think, to make a difference in the end. Terror's going to keep kicking in. Butchers of Kalkengard are down 2 models, but that still means they can regen the vast majority of their health pool. And they're going to start setting the pace for the rest of this battle, I think. I mean, just think the Greenskins, yeah, needed to... I don't really know, honestly. It seemed like it was going really strong for them there on that left flank of theirs. But the Beastmen were just able to dominate the peripheries of the battlefield. Chase units down, keep them running, and through that, take the victory home. I mean, I guess it's still not over yet. You have the Broken Tusk Boar mob, which is going to be alive, but not well. Very low on health, but with Azag supporting them, some Spirit Leeches inbound, you know, maybe they can make something happen. They also still have almost full health destroyers of Drakwild off on the periphery of the battlefield. They have some poison. They have some Warhounds and Razor Gore Herd left, and the Greenskin archers are starting to get low on ammunition. Right here, another nice pickup. Azag going to dive into these Gore Herd with shields, and follow it up with the charge by the Broken Tusk mob. And yeah, nice job to our Greenskin player here, effectively, you know, taking care of single isolated units while the Beastman army continues to chase them down. Right now, Azag should be able to get on top of that Bray Shaman in a while, but not going to take the bait, I would hope, because the Butchers of Kalkengard are right there. And yeah, he's going to take off and get the hell out of there now. Just keep on taking care of these Gore Herd with shields, and then we're going to see a Spirit Leech go down on Morgor the Shadowgate. Honestly, yeah, I don't know. I guess it just seems like don't waste anything on him until the bitter end, because that's the point when you know you're going to need to kill him. But right now he's just going to regenerate that, and I almost would have liked to have seen it on the Bray Shaman. Take care of that Chariot as quickly as you can, and now get the hell out of there very, very quickly, Azag. Azag's trying to run. Is he going to be able to get back up in the air? Oh, the Butchers are on him, but he's going to be able to take off right there. Black Orcs are now back in the mix. Over here, Warhounds diving into the Broken Tusk mob, but they are taking a lot of damage, and it looks like the Broken Tusk mob are able to win that without too much of an issue. But yeah, Azag's diving in again, this time on top of the Butchers of Kalkengard, and we're going to see a Chaos Spawn summon, I believe. Oh no, a Cygor summon. That's going to really make the balance of power not like the Greenskins while it is active. Here we have Savage Orc Biggins, a Wa being popped, and they're going to come over here, and oh, the Bray Shaman is terror routing, which may give Azag a nice opportunity to come back and snipe him off as his infantry dives forward right now to engage the Butchers of Kalkengard. But look at that, a Spirit Leech going down, Goblin Wolf Riders coming in, and Azag going to go in for the kill, taking out this Bray Shaman of Wild, while his units very effectively tie up the remainder of the Beastmen forces here in the center of the map. He just finished off the caster. Now Broken Tusk mob are losing to the Razor Gore Herd. Goblins are coming in to help support. But yeah, all the Greenskins there are going to terror route from the Butchers of Kalkengard, as well as the Cygor summoned. Now, if the Cygor goes off, the balance power may go a little bit more in favor of the Greenskins, but I don't know. At this point, it's looking pretty difficult for the Greenskins to overcome the Beastmen here. Morgor is just a tank who's not going to rout. Butchers of Kalkengard, while they have lost a lot of models, they still have regen, and I think still have some more healing to do. A little over half their health they should be able to get back to, since they're 7 models. But if the Greenskins can regroup their infantry and get Azag to time his engagement at the right point once the Cygor's gone, then he may just be able to win this. And right now they are going after the destroyers of Drakwild. That Cygor summon just ran out. And so we'll see, guys. We will see a Spirit Leech going down on top of the Butchers here, and that's definitely a target I agree with at this stage in the game. Spirit Leech those bad boys. Wait till they get in combat, but it looks like Azag's going to dive into him right away. He's going to do some nice damage on the charge, killing a model. And it looks like Azag's going to try to get out of there now. But the Butchers have his number, and they're going to stay on top of him. And now Morgor the Shadowgate is coming in. Is Azag going to be able to get out of here? Ooh, Doom and Darkness getting popped. Trying to debuff the leadership of these Beastmen forces. But that's going to be a victory to the Beastmen there. Very nice battle to both players, and Protocol Wired there. Just, I think, recognizing the win conditions, being patient with the summons. Didn't see a Cygor till the tail end of that battle, Butcher's a Kalkengard getting incredible value. So yeah, I mean, I really think that was well played to Protocol Wired, and I like this build. Makes sense against the Greenskins, and same to Mr. mrlemarquis. I mean, I think he played that very well. He was definitely in the late game there. I think he was demonstrating a solid understanding of the game, recognizing which units to target, where to use the Spirit Leeches with a few exceptions. If I were to say anything, I would say I'm not a big fan of the Broken Tusk mob in this match. They can have some good matchups, but my biggest complaint with them is, in my experience, a unit of Harpies with some like Centigores, not even great weapons, can take out the Broken Tusk mob. They're very squishy to me, and although they have good engagements, their speed is not enough to catch any of the important green Beastmen units. So I'd probably just spend those funds elsewhere. But you know, I honestly don't have any serious problems with that build. I like it quite a lot. So, you know, Savage Orc Biggun's just such a strong unit to bring into this matchup. But time to see what happens in round 2.